Hi, and welcome to my physical geography course, Geog 300 with me, Dr. Crozier. Each course might look a little bit different, but this is going to be a general run-through of our physical geography course, mainly looking at the Canvas page, but we'll take a look as well at a few other things that will be helpful for you. You can navigate into Canvas through the main CRC website, and then as you navigate into your Physical Geography 300 course, this will be what it looks like. It'll pop up our home screen. Very strange that when we have the home and then the syllabus, it always will jump when you click to home. It'll jump to the syllabus page, but goes through with a cool little picture of evaporation, and then there is an introductory video that you're able to watch. It's pretty generic, but talking a little bit about me and my interests and other things like that. We go through and talking a little bit about a few other things, but there is a lot more information, more than you'll want to know if you follow this link. And so what this link will do, it'll bump you over to modules. Right. And so in the modules, a lot of other great things. We'll go there soon. To get a hold of me, I will be holding some online Zoom Q&A sessions. Here's the current schedule that's listed here. These days and times are subject to change based on student need. So if I find that I get a lot of people showing up Thursday evening and no one's showing up Tuesday at noon, I might decide to change these times around. Or if I hear from you, I may change those. The link to the Zoom meeting is right there. If you look at that schedule and go, that's terrible, then we can certainly set up some custom times. So drop me an email. You can email me here, or you can leave a phone message at this particular number. Okay, so there's a class syllabus. We'll go take a look at that in just a moment, but then we also have our class pacing schedule, and we do have one little assignment there. So let's take a look at these two different guides. I'm going to jump first. Let's see. Let's go first to our module section. And in the modules, all of the material for the course is going to be outlined. Now, currently, we only have class orientation. However, it's in modules that I'm going to be having links to all of our lecture material. So there'll be pages with videos. I'm going to have most of our assignments included in there. Of course, discussions or other assignments are also going to be accessible for you. But really, you're going to be coming to module page often to go through the sequence of the different courses. So we do have, again, a link to our class syllabus and our pacing chart and a few other things like that. In this class introduction will be a few different videos that will be posted. The ones that I'm generating now, both of these videos will probably be updated for you soon, but that's going to be found there. Going back to modules, the class syllabus, the pacing chart, and the module or lecture outline. And this is going to be going through all of the content and kind of how I have that organized. I've taken the material and I've divided it up into 5 different sections. And so this is going to be our orientation, or welcome to physical geography. And then there's going to be a few different sections. So let's just take a look at the class syllabus. It links to the same document that we found on that homepage. I do have these as Google documents, and you should be able to view those. Going through, I talk a little bit about Earth. Now, we have the introduction, but then we also will be talking about the atmosphere, the hydrosphere, the lithosphere, and the biosphere. And hopefully we don't get those popping up. Very good. The same contact information here that we found on our home page. I do have the link to an online textbook. There are no required textbooks. No cost for a textbook. There is an online textbook that is great. If you are after a physical textbook, then there are some textbooks that are available. One thing that you will need, however, for this class is access to a computer. Obviously, it's going to be an online class, so everything that you're going to be accessing is going to be through that. What else do you need? You may want to print some of the assignments. Nothing is required to print. Everything can be submitted. Is that true? I think that's true. You might need, we have some mapping assignments that we're going to be doing, and so you might need to print that out. Or if you have the right software on your computer, you can just use that and then print that out. And then just do your edits right there in the image file. Anyway, hopefully I've got energy and excitement. Hopefully you have some integrity, meaning you won't cheat, and some ambition to learn something. I do hope for your independent thoughts and questions, things that might come in handy if you do print any of your assignments and you want to get those turned in after you've written on them. You'll want to have a camera that you can do that with. You don't need the physical textbook. You don't need the atlas. You probably will want some way to take notes, either to type into Google Documents or to write if you're going to be printing out some of the study guides and other things that I have. All right, so our course website, obviously, we're going through that now. Goals and objectives for this course. Technically, I should be sharing with you our student learning outcomes, but they're written in a way that are kind of difficult to understand. So what I've done is I've kind of reworded those here and what some of our goals are. Let's just go through some of the main ideas. Understand how geographic information is studied and analyzed. Learn about the 4 spheres of geography. Again, that's going to be our atmosphere, our hydrosphere or water, our biosphere, the living things, and then the lithosphere, the soil, the mountains, the actual dirt and the shape of the earth. Identify physical features on Earth. Communicate like a scientist. Recognize the relationship between people and the world around us. An important part of geography is kind of understanding that balance and that relationship. I also have goals for you. I want you to enjoy my class. I want to make our learning environment and the content accommodate your enjoying the learning process. I want to share with you my love of the topic, and hopefully you'll come to appreciate it as well. Prerequisites, no academic prerequisites. College level communication would be good. And then my own personal desires for you. Here's how we make the grade. The grading will be based on a few different things. Now, as we're going through and I am presenting different videos or other lecture content for you, each Monday I'll be sending out an email telling you, or making an announcement through Canvas, which should email that to you, kind of what's going on during the week. But after you've learned some of that learning content, there will be an online quiz that you will want to take. Your 2 lowest quiz scores will be dropped. That gets a little confusing right at the beginning of the semester when you get a 10 on your quiz and that one gets dropped. So anyway, we will have some online discussions. So using the discussion tools available in Canvas, we'll be doing some discussions, a video review, assignments, a lot of great content out there. Sometimes what I will do is I will put that content, make it accessible for you, and then I will say, hey, just kind of give me your thoughts, or, reply to these different prompts for this video. There will be some maps that you'll make, probably 3 of them as we go through the semester, and then we will have a final term project. Still kind of figuring out what to do with this. And I'm wanting to make it something that is useful and applicable and that is helpful. Anyway, I hope that all of you have been able to add the class. Obviously, if you are here in the Canvas website, you are probably added. If you do end up that life gets challenging or other things come up and you are having to drop, you probably should make sure that you do that. And not just think that I'm going to be doing that for you, because each semester I end this semester and I realize that some students haven't done any work for half the semester and they get bad grades, and we don't want that for you. Being honest is always good, especially in this digital environment that we are in. So please don't cheat. Please don't give your answers away to others and let them cheat. Yes. And be respectful of others, especially in those discussion posts. We want to make sure that we have our internet etiquette on for those. Let's take a look at back to our class website. So we go back into modules, and again, as I was talking about that learning content, it'll show up here. It'll show up down below here. The class pacing chart I think is probably helpful for you as well. And is this going to go to my current or to my old one? This goes to the old one. So let's go back to a few different things, and I'll get this fixed for us. Going to go into here for the pacing schedule. It is right here. And regardless of the semester that you're in, right, it's going to be different material that we have here, but it's all going to be basically formatted in a similar way. This will be for our current semester. I'm making this video for spring 2021. But basically what we have is we have the week, right, what's happening that week, the learning content that you'll be expected to review. And so in those modules, there'll be module 1.1. And there'll be sections 1.1 with module 1.1.1, 1.1.2, and so on. It gets a little confusing. Shouldn't be too difficult. Anyway, so understanding geography, you have no quizzes due this week, but there will be a survey, you and your geography class, that will have a few different questions that you'll be asked to answer. You'll find links to almost all of those, again, in that module section. All right, so what else do we have? Down here, the course summary, those different assignments that you'll be given will be listed down below there. You can't always access those grades. Currently, nothing is recorded, and so nothing really is going to be showing up here. But again, it does show how all of the material is weighted with the quizzes, the discussions, the video reviews, and I'll reconfirm that that is the same as what we have listed out in the class syllabus. Very good. Assignments are accessible here as well. People, you can take a look at all of the different people, I believe, in our class. Please don't stalk anyone. I can just as easily remove this link if you find that people are getting creepy with you here. Please let me know, and I will just disable this people link, and we'll figure out who's being creepy to you and get them away. Confer Zoom, I don't use. A few other campus resources that just kind of have their links there. And in the past, our tutoring center has had a geography tutor there for us. I will find out if that's going to be available again this semester. All right, so that should give you a pretty good layout of our Canvas website. Again, you'll be getting announcements. They'll show up here, or I think there might even be a link that will show up over here for announcements as those start to come through. I hope this helps. I hope that it gives you a more comfortable feel for starting off our course. I'm excited to have you, and I wish you the very best semester.